Welcome to the Summit Morning Show, first episode. I'm here, your co-anchor, Granger Sissel Jr., full name, here with your main anchor, Adam.
This is the Alive Morning Show. This is day 2. Do you not remember yesterday?
What happened to this microphone?
Well, it fell repeatedly in your direction. But we got it all mended now, so it's good. Welcome to the Alive Morning Show 2023, and it's Friday, guys, and we're going to jump right into our show because we don't want to waste any of your time. We're going to go right to one of our educational segments. I know, educational right off the bat, but it's both entertaining and educational, and it is Word of the Day, so get ready to learn some new words.
I'm Granger.
I'm Richard.
I'm Isaac.
I'm Steven.
And today, welcome back to the word of the day. We're the Mentee Quartet. Adam, give us our first word. Cauliflower? But it wobbles over.
Yes, it's when cauliflower wobbles.
Well, I was thinking of when a border collie loses its balance. Like,
Whoa. Cauliflower.
Oh yes.
Cauliflower.
wobbles.
Yeah,
What's the
border
col-
collie wobbles.
What if the cauliflower is on the border collie, which makes it wobble?
that would make it a
Oh,
that would make
yes,
it a double
yes,
collie wobble. Next
Famous.
word, please.
Great job.
Flum. How many one flum, guys? You get plum, phlegm. Oh, it's
Is it
like
like
when
a
you get phlegm
fat
and then
phlegm?
it gets fat, so it's plum, and
Plum.
so then it just gets stuck.
Flummox. It's the part of your throat that the plum gets stuck in when you have,
A plum.
yep.
Yes. When you eat a plum. Amen.
Next word?
Next word, Adam Davis. Spoonerism.
It's like when you have a
A lot of spoons.
lot of spoons and you have like,
It's your manners when you're eating with the spoons.
Oh.
and you
Spoonerism.
have
So
to
like
know where they
you have
are.
forkerism and then spoonerism.
And even like kniferism.
And sporkerism.
So it's your manners with a spoon.
Manners with a spoon.
Amen.
Amen.
Bye, guys!
Thanks for tuning in to another word of the day. Use those words wisely, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. No, I won't. This is maybe.
It's just baby. Reporting for duty. Maybe.
That was actually pretty impressive. The mentees are not as dumb as they look.
And we are a quartet as well. Did y'all hear those harmonies? Quite beautiful, in my opinion.
Harmonies. That's what we'll call them. Now, we are going to move on to our next segment as quickly as possible. And hey, since you're feeling better today, would you like to introduce the segment?
Feeling better today?
Yeah. This is the second day of the show.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yesterday you were a little under the weather,
Right.
but today's feeling better. So would you like to introduce the next segment?
I would love to. It's your boy, the man who gives you all the news, keeps you up to date here at camp, Mr. Bill O'Wrights.
Whom it may concern. Can I actually get something in this, please? No, we're starting. Hello, I'm Bill O'Wright, and this is the No Twirl Zone, where we report on the latest breaking news and you choose sides. You know what? There's come a time in my career where I think I've been doing this too long, and there are no more interesting stories to report, and journalistic integrity is a thing of the past, and I have decided that I will be retiring from the Alive Morning Show effective immediately. However, I will share with you one last story. If there's one thing I know about this generation of youngsters, it's that they cannot get enough of their music. Every chance they get, they're listening to the latest hits and putting together mixtapes to share with their friends. Well, music lovers are in for a treat, as reports indicate there is yet another evolution in the world of music technology. Artists are now able to record and distribute their music on small, shiny, spherical surfaces known as CDs. These little wonders are like flat donuts filled with sound. Reports are unclear as to how the sound is actually infused into these discs, but what we do know is that they can hold nearly 60 minutes of music. Auto manufacturers will soon be adding special slots in car radios that allow these CDs to be inserted and played back over the car's speaker system. Early reports also indicate that there is talk of a portable and wearable player for these discs, but that seems premature. What's next? Sound getting into your ears without any wires? That's just silly. For the Alive Morning Show, I am Bill O'Reitz. Die. Get
Coming back from Bill O'Reitz now, I now feel very educated. And
Remember, we don't have to say coming back from, because that's stuff they don't need to hear. Like, when they see us again, they know they've come back from the segment, so you don't have to tell them. He's still learning. He's learning, but he's doing a good job. He's doing a great job. So, moving on to the next segment. Hey, it was the new segment. We've just premiered it yesterday. Remember the premiere?
Oh, I remember the. Wait,
Silly Time with Steven.
you showed that already?
We premiered Silly Time with Steven yesterday. Yes. This is the second episode of that.
How'd it go? It's good.
We can't talk about this right now. We are going to go on to our next episode, our next segment, which is Silly Time with Steven. I can't wait to hear what jokes he has for us today. Keep it together.
Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems. I slept like a log last night. Strange to wake up in the fireplace, though. I have an EpiPen. My friend gave it to me while he was dying. It seemed very important to him that I have it. I don't trust stairs. They're always up to something. My boss told me to have a good day, so I went home. You know, people say that they pick their nose, but I was born with mine. I was playing chess with my friend, and he said, "Let's make this interesting." So we stopped playing chess. Spring is almost here. I'm so excited. I wet my plants. My wife told me I was immature, so I told her to get out of my fort. It hurts me to say this, but I have a sore throat. I invented a new word today. Plagiarism. I didn't want to believe that my dad was stealing from his job as a traffic cop, but when I got home, all the signs were there. It takes guts to be an organ donor. I was really angry at my friend Mark for stealing my dictionary. I said, "Mark, my words." You want to know what my grandfather said to me before he kicked the bucket? You want to see how far I can kick this bucket? My friend says to me, "What rhymes with orange?" And I say, "No, it doesn't." My friend was showing me his tool shed, and he said, "That's my stepladder." I never knew my real ladder. I'm reading a horror story in Braille. Something bad is about to happen. I can just feel it. My doctor told me I was going deaf. The news was hard to hear. Not to brag, but I defeated our local chess master in under 5 moves. Finally, my karate lessons are paying off. I think my wife is putting glue on my antique weapons collection. She denies it, but I'm sticking to my guns.
You see him? He was sitting in the chair like, whoa! And then he still had the joke.
I saw it. It was funny. It was. It was funny. Remember when we filmed it? Well, that was very funny. And now we're going to move on to a classic segment, Cooking with Zach. We're going to go back to the kitchen that we have set up on site here, and we're going to see what they're cooking up today. I'll tell you what. No, Granger, sit. We're not actually going to the kitchen. The camera crew goes to the kitchen. We stay here. We talked about this yesterday.
You're saying all this stuff about yesterday, and it's not coming back to me.
That's all right. You were very tired. It was a long day,
Right.
but you were there.
Right.
And we did all of this. So it's fine.
Sorry.
So back to the kitchen with Zach and Nurch.
Hello, and welcome back to Cooking with Zach. This is day 2 of our live morning show 2023. I'm back in the kitchen with Baby Nurch,
Hey guys, I'm Baby Nurch.
and we are diving into another recipe. All right, let's start with our ingredients, shall we? We'll start over with you, like last time.
Oh yes, lean ground beef, because lean is better than not lean. Classic. It says a classic olive oil, as my mom says. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Hearts of Palm.
I thought it was called Goya. Oh, my bad.
I mean, the company's Goya,
Hey guys.
but the ingredient. What is a palm? Like from a palm tree?
I don't know. How many one?
Like I literally don't know what.
Black beans, because those are yummy. Yummalicious.
Delicioso. We have can opener. That's important because we have a can that does not open itself. This is a can of no salt added, original diced tomatoes and green chilies. So that makes me feel like we're doing something a little Mexicano. We have some basil? I don't know what basil smells like.
Oh, wait, can we see by here?
Oh,
Yeah, parsley.
parsley, curly parsley.
Smart Nurch.
I have never put parsley in anything before. Okay.
Yummy.
And then finally, our last ingredient is chicharrones, or otherwise known as pork rinds.
it might be something yummy.
Yeah.
It might not be.
Might be something yummy, might be something not good for the tummy.
I kind of just want to open this up and see what it looks like. We might not need it, but what are these called?
Oh yeah,
wait.
that's right. We have an ingredient that we do not need. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of one of these items, but I do think that the beef, the beans, the diced tomatoes, and the parsley are involved. And I think, it smells terrible. Oh my gosh.
I was just about to say that. They don't look rather dashing, if you know what I mean.
May I reach inside?
Yeah.
Do you want to try that? You don't have to. What's it taste like?
Garbage.
There's one thing that we do have to deal with immediately, and that's the raw meat.
Oh, yes.
Can
Gotcha.
you start cooking that up in the
can.
frying pan? I will open up everything else,
Utensils.
and Maybe chop some parsley. Let's open this can of stuff.
Here we go. Huh.
I know how to use a can opener. Oh my gosh! You put the entire shelf of beef into that can?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Tomates. The beans. They go in.
The magical fruit.
I just sort of cut a cleft off of my little bush. Getting a little bit of greenies in here. Chop, chop, chop. I mean, come on. It looks pretty good.
Hey, eat your greens, kids. Right, Zach? Right?
Right.
Eat your greens.
Yes.
I'm looking at you out there.
So go ahead and
Add it to the
add this
mixture.
to
Okay.
all of that to the mix. Careful! Ow! Ow! There is our mixture of goodness.
Oh, that looks really good.
It's pretty good. Let's each get a little pork rind.
Okay, little one. Should we cheers? We're gonna cheers.
Cheers.
Because first like that, okay?
Here we go. Pretty good.
It's not bad. You
I
know
like
what I
it.
could use though? Some salt, you know?
Yes. I was thinking like maybe some chili pepper. Something to give it a little
Some like seasoning, you know?
little flavor.
Spice it up a little.
Yeah. Thank you guys for one more time coming along with us on the journey, making a delicioso beef, tomato, and bean and parsley dip. And let me just recommend to you pork rinds. They're delicious. They're light, they're easy to eat, flavorful, not too shabby. Bye.
In the end, I think that looked pretty scrumdiddlyumptious.
I don't think that's a word.
No, I use it all the time. It's got to be a word.
I don't think just because you use it all the time makes it qualify as a word, but
It looked good. Is that better?
Good,
It looked
yes.
very good. Yeah.
that is sufficient. Now we are going on to, well, a very important segment because, as you know, it's Friday.
Right. Friday.
And Friday is when we have Water Day. And it's very important when we have Water Day that we are aware of the weather because, you know, we can't be outside if it's storming, that sort of thing. So I'm so excited to go back to our weather desk where we will see Tweety in action giving us the weather report.
Pause. Tweety is the weatherman?
Yes, he has been this year. He was the weatherman yesterday.
I love Tweety. Why did I not know about this?
You did know. You were there. You just...
Tired.
Yeah,
Tired.
so tired.
Tired.
He's
Yes.
so tired. Let's go over to Tweety now and find out what's happening in the world of weather.
And Tweety got a promotion?
Welcome back to Weather Day 2 with Tweety. Yes, that's my real name. Anyway, today there's going to be some light showers. Actually, no. It's going to be very strong showers. So strong that your hand might fall off. I'm not lying. Like, if your hand's in there, gone. Okay? Just forget about your hand. It's like that plague in Egypt with the hail. We won't go into that. But anyway, I had a pet platypus one day. I would walk it around in the rain because it likes to swim around. My wife would be on the other sidewalk because I don't like to socialize with her. But he would love it. I mean, his name was Sprinkles. His name was Sprinkles, and one day the rain was just too bad. Like today's going to be. It's going to be real bad. But a piece of hail, like golf ball size, hit him on the beak. Or, yes, the beak. And he got hurt so bad, he was crying in the way. I was like, you're making a scene, Sprinkles. I dragged him back to the house, and he died on the floor. I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, if you remember anything from this episode, just remember, 1, Sprinkles is dead to me. 2, cirrus clouds are made from crystals?
Thank you, Tweety, for that very informative weather update. Now we can proceed with our day with confidence, knowing exactly what to expect out there. Now, we're coming to the end of our show. We have one segment left, and you know, it's become probably my favorite, and so we save it as the grand finale of the episode, and it is none other than figures of speech. Welcome back to Summit. Oh, I do it again. Welcome back to Alive Laboratories, where we continue to conduct cutting-edge I'm sorry. I realized I did not take off my sleeping mask. I was taking a nap. Now, welcome back to Alive Laboratories. I'm doing something new with my hair. New name, new hair. Anyway, our mission continues to remain the same. We are doing cutting-edge research into the origin of some of the world's most famous figures of speech. Also, we received your letters. Many of you were asking about my squirrel. Well, he is no longer with us, but he rests still on my shoulder. Now, back to our team of actors and scientists as we bring... Excuse me. As we bring you another historically accurate recreation of an origin of a figure of speech.
Isaac, what are you doing?
I'm barking up the tree.
You're barking up the wrong tree. We're supposed to bark up that one. Isaac!
You know, all these years, I have never understood why people use that figure of speech. And now I know. And it's stuff like that that just reminds me why this show is so important and why I love it so much. And I'm glad I get to host it year after year after year. What a great decade it's been. And thank you for making this show what it is. And you know what? Thank you, Granger. I've enjoyed working with you this year. And, you know, I'm sad to see it come to a close. But I'm actually, you know, I'm going to let you close out the show. And you can even do it your way. Here, you can take this.
Wait, whoa.
What's the matter?
I'm starting to remember yesterday.
Oh,
That did not fall.
No, yesterday we hosted the show together. It was Thursday, and you did a great job. And you tried to talk into the mic, and that was funny, and it fell over, and it broke. But now we've reached the end of the show, and Granger's just so sad to see it come to a close. I can tell that he's emotional. I understand. I've been where he is. But, you know, we'll come back next year. It's going to be fine. You can host it again with me next year, and we'll look forward to that. But until then, I'm Adam Davis.
Granger Sissel Jr., full name.
So long.